Oh, Michael.
You know, just when you thought that this industry was trying to get its act together, you got bullshit like this. It is really a tough time to be a gamer in 2021, as the quality of software just isn't there. Everything is a live service. That means that they don't have to finish and they won't finish day one. And it's so sad on where this industry is at. It's so sad how people get the pitchforks out for world class and many other people that do this. Not too many, but other people that are critical because they care. The pitchforks get out because it's not what you want to hear. I don't understand. I mean, over here we strive for quality, and when you get big news like this is just the tip of the iceberg. Halo Infinite just died. It's over. Now, luckily for Halo Infinite, it is on Game Pass. But still, with that said, it's so incredibly sad. The entire situation, believe me, is so incredibly sad. We're out here in a tornado, as you could probably hear. I know I can hear it. And if you don't know, let's jump right into it here. Halo Infinite will not be released without campaign. Halo Infinite will be released without campaign co-op and Forge at launch. Now, since this is a live service game, they can get away with this because nothing has to be ready day one, and it won't, just like Battlefield 2042. That's going to be a disaster when it comes out in October. It's going to absolutely be a disaster when that crap ships in October. I'm trying to tell people now, but everyone wants to play dumb memes and stupid jokes, you know? So when people don't listen, there's only so much you can do. When people don't want to listen, there's only so much you can do. You know, when the gamers, they just don't have their thinking cap on, there's only so much I can tell them before it goes in one ear and out the other. You know, it's so incredibly sad that I know that I could tell you. Now, look, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what the hell Forge mode is. I'm not even a big Halo fan, to be honest. So, look, this doesn't really affect me, but it is a sign that this isn't going as well as it should have gone. I literally don't know what Forge is. Campaign co-op, I mean, I guess if the campaign is still there, day one, I mean, I guess that's going to be cool for a little Game Pass special, but because the multiplayer is free without Game Pass, I believe. Totally free, like Warzone. It's a separate thing, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm not too big into Halo. I bought Halo 3 because everyone at the school said it was the best thing since sliced bread, so, fake Halo fan over here. But look, at the end of the day, what really is important here isn't whether or not I'm a hardcore Halo fan. What's important here is that, again, this is the tip of the iceberg. And when you start to see the cracks, it becomes truly sad.
Extreme Gamer donated $5 through Super Chat. World class with the reality checks.
Yep, it hurts me coming out here and doing this shit, but at the end of the day, we got to do it. It's just the reality. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Extreme Gamer coming through really hard and really strong. And, I mean, campaign co-op, Forge, not at launch. I don't know what Forge mode is. Hopefully it's not a big mode. Is that mode where you can go in and customize stuff? Record stuff or something? I don't know what it was called. It was in Halo 3 or 4. I think it was a new thing in Halo 4, and it was supposed to revolutionize Halo forever. Sad news today, I'll tell you. Because again, it's not like these are big things. I mean, you could probably live without them. Maybe, I don't know what Forge mode is. But, I'm just being honest too, I'm not going to pretend to care, or pretend to know. But holy fuck, we got no one in here. That's fantastic. I was gonna do a whole CM Punk show today, but I know you guys get really weird about shit like that. So, but maybe we still have to do that. I'm not sure. So we're gonna have to, play our cards right, see what's going on. Okay, well, we're gonna open up the lines. I know, too early. I already know you guys are yelling at me. Oh, it's too early, Michael. Don't stream too early. It's like, dude, I cannot fit this schedule in. We have to go live when we go live. It's as simple as that. This is an emergency stream. This is pretty big news for the Halo community, pretty big news for Xbox later this year, holiday 2022, 21, I mean. And they're going to launch the game without some features here. Co-op campaign Forge, not at launch. So we're going to open up the lines here, and we're going to see who's available. No, the Zoomers aren't here because they can't be here. I mean, I was hoping this would pop up on the search, but obviously it doesn't for me. We got some radiation out here, too. We got wind and radiation. I just love to deal with these components. All right. Well, doesn't seem like we have anyone on Skype. Huh. Fantastic. Great. Love it. Just love when this happens. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. Holy shit. Yeah, let's go.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't understand. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, Michael, remember how you said yesterday that they don't make their own beats? Well, you need to apologize right now.
Nah. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, I just been seeing you drink that blue Gatorade. Is Gatorade a sponsor for today's stream?
No, we don't have sponsors. I mean, if we did, we probably wouldn't be going live, you know? Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. No one cares. Hello, you're on the air.
Okay, Michael. I want to talk about Halo Infinite.
Can't hear you. There's so much wind out here, I can't hear anything. Holy shit.
Mind_at_Bay donated $2 through Super Chat. Still better than any SNOI Next Gen games.
You hear me now?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air. Let's go.
Okay, first of all, I want to talk about Halo Infinite.
Huh?
Why do we use Halo Infinite? I want to talk about it.
I don't know what you're saying.
You can hear me?
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what. Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, Halo Infinite.
Yeah, Halo Infinite. Are you talking about Halo Infinite or not?
Yeah, I'm talking about Halo Infinite.
Okay, yes, let's go.
Okay, Halo Infinite would be a 10-year game. So they have to.
I'm a fucking devil donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I'll tell you what needs to happen. 343 needs to grab that needler, pull the trigger, and end it.
Get those second.
Okay, we're gonna move on. You're not ready. I don't know what to tell you. I can't make out anything you're saying. I'm a devil. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate it. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, what the heck is this? I see Michael Does Life talking about Halo. I'm like, okay, I'm interested. And I see what the news is, and I'm like fuming. I'm a longtime Halo fan. I thought they delayed this to bake it into the oven like it needed, and now this is what we get. I'm pissed.
Well, it is a live service game, and they don't have to finish day one, and quite clearly they won't. Just like Battlefield.
Yeah, and I mean, you try to hope, and you hope they get it right this time, because they did this with Halo 5. If I remember correctly, Halo 5 didn't have Forge day one. And, I mean, it didn't have zombies day one. You ask any Halo multiplayer fan, they're going to say zombies is like its core. Or not like its core, but it's just one of those fun game modes you have to have day one. And so Halo 5 didn't have these day one features. I'm like, okay. Halo Infinite is the longest developed Halo, I think, in the franchise history. If you look at the timeline, with between Halo 1 and 2.
Well, that's a red flag these days,
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Halo 1 and 2, the gap was, I think, 3 years, like a modest 3 years. It's pretty solid 2-3 years. Same thing with 3. We get a kind of ODST spin-off, which was Kino. Reach was very mixed for some people because it ushered some bad things, but I think it was a good tribute throwback to Halo 1. And then we get to 343. The lazy millennial devs over at 343 give us Halo 4, which...
I mean, quite clearly, yeah, all the veterans left.
Yes, they went...
I mean, it's literally a lazy millennial dev situation. I mean, that's not a joke or a meme. I mean, the guy who made Days Gone literally said that. Like
So
he was
we
talking
do-
to David Jaffe, and he was saying that basically they hire. There's just lazy millennials in there now. I mean, I'm not even kidding. It's a real fucking thing.
We go to the gap now for Halo Infinite between Halo 5. That it's just 6 years. 6 years.
And
Between
let me
a
ask you
Halo-
this. Okay, 6 years. Let me ask you this. Where is the campaign? When was the last time we saw the campaign in Halo Infinite? It's been a year, basically, hasn't it?
Yeah. Let me think. Yeah, wow, now that I'm thinking
Holy shit.
oh,
So basically,
no.
they're not showing the game. That's what, because hey, you know, the multiplayer is a separate entity. That's coming. There's already been a beta. It's fun. It's whatever. But where the fuck is the game? They're
Yeah.
literally not showing it.
And something crucial like co-op. Like, I mean, me and my friend, we beat all the Halos in preparation for this. Me and him, just old school co-op style. We ran them all through, and we were like, "Yeah, man, when Infinite comes out, we're gonna get back on that co-op." And now we can't. Now we can't. We're gonna have this kind of tease of a thing. We're gonna have this game. Like, I want to play it day one with my best friend. I can't do that now. Now I'm gonna be tempted. I'm just gonna run it through myself.
Yeah,
So-
and by the time it comes out, you probably might move on to something else. I mean, you know, this is really not a great sign. And again, they're not showing the actual game, the campaign. The multiplayer is going to be successful because it's going to be free to play, regardless of what, you know, you own or have. But the campaign, the meat and potatoes of Halo Infinite here is, I mean, look, multiplayer is obviously, but it's a separate entity basically. So the actual campaign and shit, like where's this going, what's happening, what's popping, I mean, we have not seen a major update on this in a long time now, so that's just another red flag. I mean, this is turning into potentially another cyberpunk situation. I mean, when you're reluctant to show off your game, it's a huge red flag. I mean, the game comes out in like what, 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, holiday, fall holiday. It's the same thing kind of with, like, I think Call of Duty, this new World War II. And not to change the topic, but, like, we haven't even seen gameplay on that. And the game's, like...
Well, I mean, it's Call of Duty. I mean, we know what to kind of expect there, but...
Yeah, we see the trends continue with, like, back in the day, like, years ago, you would see, like, a Call of Duty trailer drop in, like, March, April, May. And, like, as the years gone on, they've, like, bumped it more and more. Now you catch a trailer in the summer, and now, I mean, here we are. We still haven't seen a trailer, or we saw a trailer.
Holy shit, yeah.
We haven't seen, like, gameplay. So it's across the whole industry. And I mean, the thing that made me a little hopeful, you know, I have the fellow's name, but they brought back this one crucial, like, story director from the Bungie days.
Well, they had to.
Yeah, this was an old school Bungie employee, and they brought him back. This was when they, like, extended the game to a year. I'm like, cool. The game's got a year in the oven. They're bringing back old school Bungie to kind of direct this thing, and it still didn't help. But they still didn't hit that home run. They still didn't hit that home run apparently. And
Nope.
the only saving grace, I gotta admit, is it's online free to play and the Game Pass. And that is it.
Well,
And-
that's why Game Pass is such a great thing these days, because a lot of the software that comes out is actually pretty terrible. It's disposable. You play it for a few days, you know, you move on. That's why it's better to subscribe to Game Pass for a cheaper price as opposed to spending 60, 70 on these games that you're going to play for only a couple of days. I mean,
Yeah, and the subscription service you're on point with, because for this Halo, and they've already announced it,
Yeah.
for better, for worse, but for worse, like we know here, that we're not going to get a new Halo game for the next 10 years. Their goal is to just milk this Halo Infinite cash cow, like, for as many years as possible, through, you know, just content dripping content over the years, but, you know, won't get a finished product, like you're saying, day one. And I think the most disappointing thing about it, too, like I explained to some friends, is, like, this isn't a next-gen game. It's being held back by previous hardware still. It's not like, you know, I get they want to sell as much copies
Michael,
as possible,
Does
but,
Life
I mean,
biggest fan
everyone here
donated
probably remembers the jump we got from
$4.99.
Halo.
well, I
through
mean, a lot of
Super
people in
Chat.
here don't
Been
play
a
video
Halo
games,
fan
so,
since 09.
you know.
This
But
is
ask
honestly
anyone that played,
embarrassing.
like, Halo 2
They've
for
had
the
6
first time,
years,
you
and
pop
this is
that
what they
disc
have
in
to
your
show
Xbox
for.
360. Like,
$500 million
can you
budget.
imagine now if back in the day when they had this stupid
500,
3D model
holy shit. It's all in the marketing. I don't know, man. $500 million budget, bro. What is going on?
Oh my God! It's we gotta get those lazy millennial devs their fat checks and salaries, man. Like honestly, you gotta remember, man. These people get paid like probably in the six-figure range easily, and it's like
Well, I mean, maybe, but even if they don't, I mean, I
even
don't
if
know.
they don't have no excuse, I understand that, but I mean, I don't know. There's so much bloat in the industry and these people, and it's like, yeah, it's what you say. You can't throw money at a problem. I mean, this is kind of something like this kind of a view of life I have. You can't just throw money at something and expect it to be the best. You can't have like an endless money pit. And that's what these people are.
Well, I mean, they kind of can because there's no deadline. When you say
No.
it's a live service thing, there's no deadline. You can go on and on and on. You could drag this out for a whole nother fucking year, just like Cyberpunk is doing.
And most importantly, most notably, people just keep consuming the slop.
Oh, that's the problem right there.
That's the problem.
And
All
then
right.
yeah, hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you, bro. Hello, you're on the air.
You Xbox fanboys are really, really delusional. I've been trying to tell you for weeks that the lazy millennial devs at 340.
You really need to go back to the school. I don't know why you're not in school. I mean, these Zoomers call in and they don't have anything going on, which is very scary because they need education. My oh my. The cracks are indeed starting to show here today. That I can tell you. No, I'm not subscribed to Game Pass. My subscription ended, and I didn't renew, so. I didn't renew. So, like, where is this game? I don't think it exists. Like, there's two games they're releasing. They're releasing free multiplayer, then they're releasing a campaign. We haven't seen the campaign in over a year. I mean, maybe some new snippets here and there, but we haven't got a brand new look at the campaign. When was the last time we got a brand new look at this campaign? Maybe we did get a new look at the campaign. I don't remember. It's been so hard to remember. The last time they showed the game off in a way that people remembered was with that guy right there. Brute right there. And let's pull up the notepad here. Because here's what I'm going to do. Oh, all right, great. It just popped up. That's actually fantastic. Okay, let's talk about what we're looking forward to. Because I can't, there's only so much that can be said about what's going on with this industry. I mean, we know what's going on. It's crumbling fast. It's literally dying as we speak. And that's because the stupid brainless consumers just love consuming. They're so depressed. Instead of buying a shotgun, they buy a fucking game. Which, that's the right decision. But at the end of the day, Kurt Cobain said he didn't have a gun. He had a gun. They found him in the greenhouse a few days later.
Midnight Shepherd donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Not excited for Starfield. I want Fallout 5 or Elder Scrolls 6. We already have the Outer Worlds.
Oh. Don't get me started on that crap. Horrible. One of the worst games I've ever played, Outer Worlds. Luckily, it's on Game Pass, but that's why it's there. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you, Midnight Shepherd. Honestly, I'm not subscribed to Game Pass for a reason. I'm not saying there's nothing to play on there because there is something to play, but it's like that Netflix-type situation. A lot of people are canceling their Netflix subscriptions because they're just waiting until something comes back. They can get a better deal. And that's how I'm treating Game Pass. I'm not going to continue to be subscribed to something that has periodic releases. I mean, it's going to have something every month. And, of course, we got Psychonauts coming. But, I mean, Tim Schafer's, he's sexy. But, like, at the end of the day, bro, I mean, it's a fucking Psychonaut game. I don't want to fucking play that shit. So let's talk about what's coming in the pipeline here and what I am looking forward to. Not that you care, but it doesn't matter here anyway. So, there's a new Saints Row that is going to be announced within the next week. To be more specific, Gamescom. Now, it's been a long time since Saints Row has been on the scene, and the last few Saints Row games have been pretty terrible. They really have.
Michael Does Life biggest fan donated $4.99 through Super Chat. You know what's sad? COD is the most complete shooter this year. What a joke. BF 2042 no
Well-
campaign Halo Infinite missing features. FPS games are dying.
Well, I'll support Call of Duty because they have the campaign, they have the zombies, they have the multiplayer. It's all there, presumably day one. Hopefully it is. Yes, you probably still got to connect to the internet to download the updates and then play it offline, but at least they're giving you a full experience for the same price. Why would I buy Battlefield when there's literally nothing to that game? That game doesn't exist either. Battlefield 2042 does not exist in a way that makes sense.
Dylan in the details donated $5 through Super Chat. 2021 the year of delays. 2022 the year of disappointments. Watch Dying Light get delayed. Coffin,
No, it's not going to
coffin,
get delayed. I don't
coffin.
think that's going to happen, but I'll tell you what. Oh, that's a Cyberpunk situation if I've ever seen it. But Saints Row is going to be announced. Brand new reboot, supposedly. Brand new reboot, Saints Row, whatever the fuck the game's called. Now, the last Saints Row games were pretty terrible. They went off the chain way too far. If they can go back to the roots of Saints Row and maybe take the wackiness, the ridiculousness of Saints Row 2 and mend them together, Saints Row 5 here, whatever the hell it's going to be called, could be something to look out for. Far Cry 5, hold on. Far Cry 5, wait, 6, yeah. Sorry, Far Cry 6, fun. Let's just put fun here because ultimately at the end of the day, I'm not going to say it's going to be worth $70, $60, whatever the hell the game costs. But at the end of the day, it looks like it's mindless fun. And if it can deliver in that regard and bring back some of the details that we're missing in Far Cry 5, it could be, at least a worthwhile playthrough. But we'll have to remain, we gotta wait and see how that ultimately unfolds. Dying Light 2. Oh man, Dying Light 2. Could be next Cyberpunk. We have not seen any actual game. I mean, Cyberpunk. Dying Light 2 is actually very reminiscent of Cyberpunk in terms of how they're marketing the game. It's a huge red flag. It's coming out in December, which was when Cyberpunk got delayed too. They're showing snippets of gameplay from Dying Light 2, which is what Cyberpunk did for the Night City Wire. It's a fucking Cyberpunk game. It's not going to be ready day one. It's going to be fucking full of empty promises and a bunch of bullshit like that. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but bro, look at the marketing for Dying Light 2. It's the exact same bullshit that we went through last year with Cyberpunk, and that's a huge red flag. They're just talking about the game. It's the same fucking thing, man. When Cyberpunk, they were talking about that for months and months. We were out here covering that shit. Night City Wire. Every fucking month, every other month, they were covering that
Midnight
shit.
Shepherd
Telling us the game's great.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Skyrim is getting a re-release again.
Oh my
Free
God.
upgrade.
Oh my God, this industry. Fuck me. This industry is literally dead. It doesn't exist anymore. The industry doesn't exist. Half these games are fucking subscription services. At least these games, I think you could play them offline, but at this point, who the fuck could say? Call of Duty. I'm going to put Call of Duty on here. I'm going to put Call of Duty on here because it's a complete package. Complete package. Call of Duty is a complete package, unlike that shit that is Battlefield 2042. Battlefield 2042 is not a complete package.
Straight up, Brando donated $10 through Super Chat. Another round with world class in Phil Spencer's beautiful garden.
Yeah, it's windy out here
so
today.
unimaginably amazing.
I have to yell now because I can't hear myself because I can hear nothing but when the windscreen's gone, so I can't. There's only so much. Nonetheless, hell yeah, brother, we appreciate it. Straight up, Brando. So, what am I missing here? These aren't in order, I know. But what am I missing here? Saints Row 5? I mean, look, we don't know anything about that. That's a huge fucking potential. I mean, if it comes out and it's another game in space or some shit like that, we'd take Saints Row 5 off the fucking list. Okay, Far Cry 6 could be fun, might be total trash. We don't know. It needs to be on Game Pass because, I mean, I'm probably not going to spend 60, 70 on it, but if it turns out to be great, we'll take a second look. So we'll still keep it on the list because it is what it is. Dying Light 2 could be the next Cyberpunk there. I mean, we hope that Dying Light 2 isn't the next Cyberpunk, but we also understand that it is seemingly shaping up to be the next Cyberpunk, okay? There's no gameplay of Dying Light 2 out there outside of that stupid trailer that shows snippets of gameplay. They show 3 seconds of gameplay, then they cut to cutscenes, then they cut to people talking, then they cut to narrator. It's the same fucking marketing tactic that Cyberpunk used, and they got away with it. So what else is coming later this year? I know I'm missing something. What else is coming later this year? I'm not including remastered, remake shit. What else is coming later this year? Let's go. Horizon ain't coming, bro. Horizon ain't coming this year. That shit's delayed, bro. Come on, bro. Don't be dumb. Horizon ain't coming. No, Call of Duty is way better in terms of value than Battlefield 2042. Even if Call of Duty is trash, it's a way better value. You got zombies, you got campaign, you have it all. Complete package for $70. Battlefield, you're buying an always online title. If they're going to update the servers and do maintenance on those servers, you're not playing Battlefield 2042. Call of Duty, you can at least take it offline once you update it. So you know what? At the end of the day, that's just how the cookie crumbles. There's one more. I know there's one more game. What is it? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Someone just mentioned it. Here we go. GTA 5, next gen. Now, I'm a little concerned. It's Rockstar, they're the best in the world. However, there's no gameplay of that. There's no gameplay of the next generation version of GTA 5. Now, I know it's still summer, but we are, getting into the holiday season fairly soon here within a couple of months. And, well, hopefully Rockstar. I mean, I know they like to stay quiet and they get ready when they're ready. But at the end of the day, right now, there's no word on what the game looks like, what it's going to ultimately entail. We know it's going to be 60 frames in 4K, which is great, but that's kind of all we know right about now. So there's no gameplay as of this stream. I mean, I know it's Grand Theft Auto 5, but at the end of the day, they need to throw a trailer out pretty, I don't know about soon, but, So these are the games, and, Saints Row 5 could be 2022. It probably is. I'd say spring 2022. So we're going to just say 2022 there for that. Saints Row 5 2022. Far Cry 6 could be fun, dumb fun, stupid fun. I mean, we don't know.
Chaz UBCS donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Been saying for a while that Halo Slop Finite was going to be trash and would be the death knell for Halo.
Well, someone
Bungie, come back. We need you. So very sad.
Well, it's over. No, Bungie's working on Destiny, which is trash. Aren't they working on that? It's a horrible game. So Bungie's trash too. I mean, all the veterans left. They move on to different studios and shit. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Now look, I mean, because look at fucking Mass Effect now. It's absolute garbage, Mass Effect is shit. I mean, it was never really that fucking unbelievably amazing, but, go back and play them. They're really rough, even the new remastered bullshit. But at the end of the day, Halo Infinite, it's like a $300, $400, $500 million budget, and they can't hit that home run. So whatever the fuck, kiss my ass with that shit. I don't even like Halo anymore. I mean, I was never a big fan of Halo. I never got into the lore of Halo. I don't really care about, I don't even know who the fuck Cortana was, I bought Halo 3 because everyone at school said it was great. I played it for about 10 minutes and turned it off. And that was back in 2007. So I was never into Halo. It was fun, multiplayer, local, multiplayer back in the day, that desert map with two little fucking stations, and it was just a simple map. It was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I never got into it. Wasn't really my thing. But nonetheless, that's not important. What is important is that this is a huge red flag for the industry. Huge red flag for Halo and Xbox fans all across the globe, for the 5 Xbox fans that are in here. So this is the list right here, folks. This is the list right here. And, let's go ahead and jump back into Skype. I should have talked about the CM Punk shit, because that's way more interesting to me than this shit. I don't really care about this stuff. I don't care about Halo, to be honest. But it is something that is breaking right here, and you know, we got to cover what's breaking. So, you know, we're not in the Angry Joe position where we can upload a vlog where we go sledding or something. We can't do that. So, you know, we got to build the channel still. It's just the way it is. Nonetheless, call in 818-284-4568. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Nigger, 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 nigger.
Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Jesus Christ. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go.
Hello.
I'm a fucking devil donated
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
$1.99
Yeah.
through Super Chat. Don't forget Metroid Dread.
I don't play Nintendo. Nintendo's trash. They haven't been good in 10 years. Alrighty. Well, I guess we're going to wind this show down here. Obviously, the participation's at an all-time low. You know, you guys can't handle it, so that's okay. So, yeah, we're not putting Metroid Prime on there because that's dumb. Ain't nobody got time for that crap. Side-scroller trash. Switch is a terrible console. I'm not baiting either. It's just a terrible console. I don't own one. If I don't, believe me, I consume, but I don't consume slop.
Internet God donated $5 through Super Chat. World class.
Yep. I mean, the Nintendo Switch still has no games. I mean, it's been that way since 2017. Y'all want to fucking, you know, jack off to your Switch and like, oh, I love the Neon Joy-Cons or whatever, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's a pretty bad console. It's, you know, I mean, it really is. It's a pretty underpowered console. It doesn't really do that much for much, you know. So, all right. Well, I think we're going to wrap this up here. You guys can't handle it? It's okay with me. So, well, with that said, appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we'll see you later.